Hello guys, this is Omar C from BuyMeAnIPhone.com, and the review I'm going to be showing you guys today is the SGP Illuzion folder pouch case for the iPhone 3G. Really cool case, and it looks a lot similar to another iPhone case I reviewed before, and I'm going to go and talk about that a little bit as well. So let's go to the close-up camera and let's talk about the SGP Illuzion folder case. Let's go to the camera now. Alright guys, so here we have the packaging for the SGP Illuzion folder pouch case for the iPhone 3G, okay? And thank you once again, CreeTouch, for sending this out to me. CreeTouch.com is where I got this case from, not from SGP. SGP doesn't like responding to my emails, so CreeTouch was cool, and they sent me two cases. So let's go ahead and pop this open, guys. So I know the number one question I'm going to get from most of you guys. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm just going to come out and say I'm a huge Vaha fan. Vaha is my absolute number one favorite case maker in the world. But if you are familiar with Vaha, you know they are very expensive. They're completely customizable cases. And they're not cheap at all. They're very expensive, I'll be honest with you. I'm very upfront. If they weren't sending me product to review, I honestly probably wouldn't be able to afford one myself. But thankfully, they do send me stuff to review. So anyways. So that's one of the reasons why I want to check out this case. Because this case is almost an identical to the Vaha... oh man, what is it? SP... I can't even think of which trim model it is. There's one model they have on there, and they're basically all exactly the same, so they have different lines in different places. But it's basically this type of thing. I think it's called a Top SP holster, something like that. I don't know. Anyways, so this case looks really similar to the Vaha, and I know the number one question I'm going to get asked, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way now. Is this case exactly like a Vaha? In look, yes, it looks exactly like a Vaha. In fit and finish, no, absolutely not. This case does not meet my Vaha standards. And I'm probably going to sound like a snob for saying that. I'm just going to be upfront and honest with you guys. I rocked this case for about a week and a half, and I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping it'd be real similar to Vaha. And for the average person, I'm sure they would rather spend $35 to $40 on this case than $120 in the Vaha case. Yeah, no issue at all with there. But there is a big difference. I'm not saying that I would, you know, the cases that Vaha cases make for $120. I'm not saying that it's worth that money. But the fit and finish and the quality of those cases is much better than this one. So that's all I'm going to say about Vaha. I'm going to stop talking about it. I don't like comparing cases to other companies sometimes, but it was obvious that this case is basically a really similar case, and it almost looks identical to the Vaha. So that's the only reason I'm bringing it up in here. That's all I'm going to say. Enough of that. Enough said. So let's go into this case, okay? The Illuzion flip case. Here we go. So let's pop it open. First off, has this nice soft lining in here, and it doesn't smell like real leather. I'm assuming it is, guys. I'm assuming it is real leather. It doesn't smell like real leather like those other nice real leather cases you get sometimes. Got the little company name written there. It's not exactly centered. Not a big deal, but it's something I did notice. So as you can see, it has that flip, and it has this hook on the top here. That's what hooks on the top of the case, okay? So overall, it looks nice. Don't get me wrong. Leather is nice and soft. The center is like this terry cloth material. Real soft. One thing I did notice when I first got this case, I doubt you could see it. Can you kind of see their logo in there? There's like, maybe a little bit over here. Well, you probably can't even see it anymore. Their logo is actually imprinted into this piece, so it's like written diagonally like a bunch of times all over the place. And it looked really cool when I first got it. I used it for about a week or so. You can't even see it anymore. The logo's like, it's just gone. It just wore off, you know? It's not really... I'm trying to find an angle where you can maybe see it, but I can't even really pick it up. Anyways. So I have this really soft material. Definitely won't scratch up your phone at all. The shell of this is really strong, real sturdy. It's probably like plastic. It's like the skeleton inside that's wrapped in leather. Has a flap on the bottom. Let's go ahead and pop the phone in here. Let me show you how this works. You just basically wedge it in there. Just force it in there, and it stays pretty well, pretty snug. It's not gonna pop out. I don't have any worries about that happening at all. And let's go and close this up, and it does have that little hook on the top there. Okay, so let me just show you the openings on the case, and then we'll go into the actual quality of the case. Headphone jack, good to go, no problem. Standby switch, easy to get to. Silent switch, volume rocker, right? Nice big opening. Bottom here, the connector is plugged up, so you do have to open this flap up to charge it and sync it. But there's those slits on the side of there, so you can hear the speaker whenever it is ringing. There's no problems with that hearing the speaker. And the microphone isn't being covered up either, but I doubt you would use this with the flap closed talking on it. I guess you could if you wanted to, but you wouldn't be able to hear them because you need to be able to put this piece to your ear. Open up here. Oh, the camera does line up really good. No problems there at all. Okay, open this up. The whole front of the phone is exposed. So there's nothing covered up at the corners. Home button's nice open up there. No issues at all. There's no kind of lip on the edge of it. It's real smooth. All the way straight to the edge. No problems whatsoever, okay? Okay, here's some of my issues, guys. I already talked to you about this wore down a little bit right here, so you can't even see a logo. Not a big deal. I mean, who really cares if you can see a logo? I'm just saying that's something I noticed. It's not there anymore. I used it for a week and a half. I would assume it'll last longer than that. If you can see here, guys, you can kind of make out that spiral design. See the spiral design right there? You could see that really well the first day I got it. After I used it for a few days, that spiral thing just disappeared, dude. That design that was right there, it's not there anymore. I can't even, if I'm looking straight at it, I can't even see it. I have to look into the light to really notice it there. So that really cool design that I kind of dug at first, I thought that was really neat. It's not even, it's barely there. I mean, it's getting nitpicky, but I'm just being honest with you guys. You know, it's not there anymore. The hook that's on the top right here, that hooks onto the top of the phone, that's gotten a little soft as well. See, it's like, it's really, I don't know, I'm used to it really being super snug, and it's not, it kind of feels like it's already gotten soft. And if you look on the edges, some of this terry cloth material seems like it's kind of like pulling off a little bit in the corners there, just a little bit. Just a little bit, not by much, but I'm being really anal with this case just because, you know, I was expecting a whole lot more from it. Now, I'm not going to sit here, guys, and say this case sucks. I'm not saying this is a bad case at all whatsoever. $35, I'm not sure I'd spend that much on this case. I'll leave it up to you. But is that when it comes to details, fit and finish, there is a little bit lacking. And I'm just being honest with you guys. And like I said before, I don't want to bring it up again, but compared to a Vaha, there's no comparison. This is not compared to a Vaha. The actual quality and craftsmanship of the Vaha is much better than this. But this is a lot cheaper, a lot more affordable. It still looks cool. If you like this type of flap style, it might be good for you. That does kind of worry me though, that this doesn't hold on very well. But if you do like this type of style case, then hey, go for it. 35 bucks, what you got to lose, right? Even if this case only lasts you a year, I would say you get your money's worth, right? So, I wish they had a belt clip too. I don't think they have an option for belt clip. I didn't see that on the website. I'm big on belt clips, so I just would like to have that on there. But this one didn't come with that as well, obvious. So, this is the SGP Illuzion case. Folder pouch for the iPhone 3G. And you can purchase this case on Cretouch, CRETOUCH.com off of their website, okay guys? Thank you Cretouch for sending this out to me. Go ahead and go check this out, guys. If you guys, I know there's a few of you out there that already have this case. If you have purchased this case, if you've had better experience with yours, if maybe yours isn't as worn as quickly as mine has, post some feedback, post a comment, please. I don't want to be the only one here giving my 2 cents. Tell me what you think about it, okay? Post your comments on Buy Me an iPhone. Post your comments on my YouTube channel as well. Okay, guys? Thanks for watching. This is another video review brought to you by BuyMeAnIPhone.com.